Hi guys, good afternoon, good evening, and today I'm here with Suresh Chintalpodi. Many of you know Suresh. Suresh comes with more than 15 plus years of rich experience in dealing with utility GIS solutions, primarily on the GE Smallworld technologies. Suresh also see the olden days of Smallworld. We used to talk about reports, and
Right,
modernization. In recent times, we talk about analytics, right?
right.
In this specific recent experience, I heard you have used a specialized reporting tools to generate more intelligence to the users. Can you share some thoughts? What kind of a reporting has been created? What some 3 or 5 reports?
Okay. So, I mean, we have not specifically integrated anything with much of analysis tools, but they have a specific use case. I'll tell you. Like they wanted the data of a particular region to be seen as various formats of small world, like they wanted to see it on Google Maps, right? So but externally outside somewhere, like basically they are not on the CSPDCL network, or they do not want to log in, but they wanted specific things. Maybe if they go offline, they wanted to see it. So we have certain reports, like they can export certain assets, whatever they want. They can export it as shape files, so they can use it. And and they can know who are the customers that are actually due for certain, like they can basically give the range of the due amount, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, whatever it is. So they can get all the customers located on map, basically geo intelligent, and they can export that as any format, as a standard GIS format, or as an Excel sheets as well, so that they can analyze more. So what maybe there could be uh, like the payment collection centers, lack of collection centers could be one reason for more use in a particular region, or maybe like the range of customers that are living there, or the quality of current that power they are getting. So they have various aspects where they wanted to analyze. So that is one more report we are actually giving. uh, and they wanted to know the length of feeders, how long is my feeder is going, and all that. So there are multiple such reports we were able to generate.
So you see modern implementation is made it much more simple for the customers.
Absolutely, I would say they still have to go further in terms of analysis, getting more out of the system. But something is I mean, this is very good place to start for them to get more intelligence out of the system. I'm pretty sure they are going to come back with more analysis use cases, and I think we will be challenging more to get those reports more and more.
So, from your experience, Suresh, you have worked with North American utilities and APAC, Asian Pacific towards Australia, and as well as in Indian utilities, right?
Right.
So, in the most recent implementation of this upgrade journey of an Indian utility, what you guys did, right?
Yeah.
So, what was your comparison experience? Like, how efficiently our Indian utilities are using the system versus when compared to the North American or any purpose, North American utilities.
Right. So I was exactly discussing on the same point a few minutes ago with one of my colleague as well. So the main difference, when you see more developed countries, I call more developed countries because their process structures are more developed. It's not, I'm not comparing anything else, but so they follow structure, very structured way of collecting data, very structured way of building the system. If there are any quality issues, they take care of it on utmost priority, and they maintain their system with uh, to have very good quality out of the system. When coming to Indian scenarios, the typical problem we have is updating data back into the system. The same problem whatever I reported earlier. So so when we have to separate either American or Asia Pacific utilities, like the Australian or UK based utilities. So the major differentiating factor is making system have more data. So So we build tools. We have customized systems so that it is easy for people to create more data into GIS on easier ways. Whereas North American utilities and all that, they have standard process where backend people sit consistently working out on, excuse me, so making the data more usable thing. So it is there is definitely, I would say, there is long way to go for Indian certain utilities, but I'm not calling everybody, because there are certain utilities who are doing really great job in terms of making the data quality much better and better. But there are some still state-owned institutions which still have to put more effort into it to build more results or reap more results out of the systems they are actually implementing.
That's a wonderful insight, Suresh. In fact, we see that the experience of various GE Smallworld users, the customers who have been efficiently using the same system, same software, but at
Right.
a different countries, the efficiency is completely different. The
Correct. I agree.
experience is different. The
I agree.
results what they produce is different, right?
True. True.
So, what do you think a platform trying to connect these kind of various utility customers, virtually sharing their experiences, sharing their challenges, the best practices? Do you think that helps for customers, for the utility users to improve their productivity, the output, the outcome what they are achieving on their GIS system?
Uh, I I I surely encourage that thing. Why? Because uh, there are certain set of users who know how to use system very effectively and get things much more qualitatively out of the system. And there are some utilities who has the system, but they somewhat lack that view, the bigger picture of how to use it, how to get more benefits out of the system. I think if we are able to connect these two utilities with a platform where people can share their problems, and some people can suggest something else, and some people can give a vision of what can be a system, how a system can be built, and how their system was, and how is their system now. I think that if we are able to connect those different types of utilities, different working culture utilities, I think that will really help people to understand how far they can go, how better they can reutilize all the assets or the software they have, and how closely they can work with other utilities who are actually doing better job than them. Yeah, I think that
Wonderful.
will be really good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for giving that kind of a feedback. The reason behind it, Suresh, you know, we have been working on a concept of Magic now,
Right.
bringing small world support handy to the global small world customers.
Absolutely.
Much
Yeah.
more ease in terms of the scarcity of the technology experts. We want to make it like a next window. You use on demand Magic expertise.
Right.
And part of it, we felt it is our responsibility being in this industry to create a platform or give an opportunity to all the utilities or the smaller users to come and talk and share their experience and get more out of their system.
Absolutely. I think that will be a very good platform, because I've been suggesting to my customer, because looking at such a big or I mean such an up to date technology platform of Small World, what we implemented for a customer, they were a bit worried whether they will be able to maintain that system or not. So I assured them, don't worry, that you are going to get absolutely brilliant support from the Small World community as such, because so there are platforms like Magic Now which are coming up, which will connect you to any other party who are effectively using these systems and grow. I mean, the scalability of the system also definitely improves in that case. So we will have better use cases. We will have better understanding of customer problems. We will have better solutions out of it. I think that platform will really help multiple utilities to grow much bigger and utilize their software more effectively.
Wonderful. That's very encouraging, Suresh. In fact, using Magic now, we are bringing a few of the technology workshops we are conducting for free.
Okay.
This is particularly to the small road users. our intent of conducting a technology workshop for free is like one for it's like the customers may not learn and be masters out of the workshop. However, they'll get an awareness of what is actually getting into the system, what are
Okay.
the right questions I can ask my vendor or the support provider, and how I can get benefited also. So it's more of an exercise which starts with an awareness, and then this with their own interest they can go forward, continue to learn.
I think
So
that will really help. Yeah. Mm.
there is an upcoming Small World 5 administrator workshop we are conducting sometime end of this month. I strongly recommend you to share these details with your customer and encourage them to get a feel of Small World, how an administration really happens, what really happens in
Sure.
the background to assure their system is running all the time.
I think they'll be happy to do that for sure. Yeah.
Wonderful, Suresh. It was a nice chat. I've been very happy to know about all your experience, and particularly very happy to know that our Magic Minds has done, executed a very successful upgrade of electric office from an old versions of 4.x to a 5.x of the latest version, and bringing the all legacy web applications into the modern electric office web 5.2. Right? Not
Yeah.
just that, and seamless dynamic data updates from the field is not a
That's
joke.
I
That's
yeah.
something.
I'm proud of that solution for sure. Yes.
Yeah, that's not something. I don't see any of the major utilities also today having a seamless on-the-fly data updates happening from the field. So
Absolutely.
you guys has proven that, and it's happening, and I'm sure customer is getting the benefits out of it. And thank you again for all your time. Talk to
Thanks,
you again
Chaitanya.
in one more successful journey and successful story, Suresh. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks, Chaitanya. Thank you very much. Bye.